Girl, don't get me fucking started.
What you want?
So today I decided I am going to make curry. I'm drinking a kombucha. This is the first thing I've ingested in a while, so we're going to start making the curry. I don't remember how to make it at all. Also, I got bubblegum because I have an onion and we're gonna do a live social experiment to see if chewing bubblegum while you're cutting an onion really helps you. It's kind of just an excuse for me to eat bubblegum too, so I still have all this stuff that I need to chop and cut, and so we're gonna do that first before we do anything. And I need to open this coconut milk, so we're gonna do a little bit of that action, and then we're gonna
see what happens next.
let the record show that my eyes are not bothering me at all. So, science. Chunks kind of big because I like big old onion chunks. I'm gonna put this in here for now. So we have all of our fresh ingredients here: onion, cilantro, coconut milk, ginger, and then I did 6 cloves of garlic, and I just have some fresh basil. We're gonna see. Now is when we get into the actual part of cooking. We're just gonna do it all in this pot. We decided against frying the tofu, so we're not gonna do that. We're just going to let it cook with everything else and just see how that goes. So we're going to just put a tablespoon of coconut oil in here. It said 1 to 1.5, so we're just gonna do that. We're gonna let that oil heat up, and
check it out again.
So I feel like the oil is pretty hot. So we're gonna add our tofu, which is literally just unflavored, extra firm tofu. Love to hear a good sizzle, honey. And we're also going to add 1/2 cup of these onions, just to kind of get some flavor going. And you also, in this stage, in the early stage of the curry, add curry. 2 tablespoons of red curry paste, which I'm, again, just gonna ballpark. I'm gonna use this. I like this better. It's already looking really good. I actually might add some black pepper. I don't know if we need salt, but we're gonna give it a little bit. Oh shit, I'm supposed to mince the garlic. Forgot about that. So now we are going to add the minced garlic. Looks like the tofu is actually crisping up a little bit, which is cute. I love that. Now I'm going to add my frozen vegetables because it's cheaper. And I think I'm actually going to add my garlic right now as well, or my ginger. It's really not that much ginger. I sound like I know what I'm doing, and I just want everybody to know that I don't. I'm just winging it. So what have we done so far? Let's reflect. Put your protein in first, then add your onions and your curry paste. Blend that all in. And then you're gonna slowly add the rest of your vegetables and your ginger and your garlic. Heat that up for about a minute. And then add the coconut milk. So that's what we're gonna do right now. Let's just add 1/2 of the can of coconut milk. So this is probably way more than a tablespoon. That's probably about it. Added the cornstarch to the second 1/2 of my can of coconut milk, and we're gonna add that in. So basically all we have to do now is bring it to a boil. I'm gonna add a little bit of fresh cilantro just straight in there. And I'm gonna do the same thing with this basil. I'm just gonna rip up this basil. And then we're gonna add the lime juice. 2 of those. Some pepper. How much soy sauce does it want? 2 tablespoons. It's probably definitely more. But like I said, we're just ballparking it. So I think now what I'm gonna do, a little bit of a taste test. Definitely needs more soy sauce, maybe some salt, and some more curry paste. I just completely forgot, but you can also do a tablespoon of brown sugar. Love a mess. So where we're at with it right now is I am just going to let it do its thing for a little bit. I reduced it to like a simmer, and I'm going to taste test it a few more times and just add things as I need to, and then we're kind of done. Ooh, yeah, it's getting better and better. Put some more lime juice in it. I feel like that might be it because it's really good. And I also like to add basil and cilantro to it, just like fresh afterwards. So I'm gonna let that sit for 5 minutes. It's simmering, so it can kind of literally just like stay warm until you want to eat it. But before I make any final adjustments, I want it to cook through for like 5 more minutes before I taste it and add anything. So does that make any sense? I don't know. Do you? Okay, so I actually did some crazy shit. I felt like the tofu wasn't like enough. It wasn't like crunchy or anything. So, oh shit, it's actually getting kind of crunchy. What I did, I literally with these picked out all the little tofus, little tiny tofus, mind you, and strained them, tossed them with more cornstarch, curry paste, and some olive oil, and put them on a baking sheet in the oven. And they look really good. They do look like I'm gonna have to chisel them off of there, but it's fine. You know what? That's fine. So I'm gonna try this tofu. Wow. She kind of did that. I have my rice cooker making my rice. Call me a cheater, call me fake, but
Call me what you want, but you can't call me broke.
she looks good. She's thickened up. I will link my ingredients, basically the Pinterest recipe instructions in the description, and I'll just link the actual Pinterest recipe if you want to do it like not just the broken down minimal version that I made out of it. If you want to go balls to the wall, I will include that. Also, I'm well aware that I probably did a million things wrong, so if you're actually good at cooking, please feel free to just help a sister out and tell her like, sis, no, that's not it. That is not it, sis. So thank you, and as always, peace.